Hi, and welcome to Tifa Talks, a cute doll special. I made some talking points to stick to it. What I'm cosplaying. This TwitchCon 2022, I am going to try not to touch my hair this much during the video. I am cosplaying Tifa. In the airport, I did like a mini cosplay of Sailor Venus. I also have a mini cosplay of Sailor Mars. Then I have a full cosplay of Sailor Venus and Sailor Mars, again the full one. And then I'm maining Kitty Cat Katarina. That I'm gonna wear that tomorrow. And if I like it a lot, I'm gonna wear it again on Saturday. And if I like it like that much, I'm gonna wear it again on Sunday. Like, I love it that much. Probably wear the Sailor stuff going home, flying home, because honestly, the last time that I returned from San Diego during TwitchCon, there's a whole bunch of streamers on the plane, so it's really cool. Why I chose it? I chose all those costumes because Sailor Venus is my favorite Sailor Scout. Tifa has black hair, and I also played Final Fantasy VII, and she was my favorite character, hands down. And I have a love for Katarina right now. So I was looking at a lot of her costumes. The one I wanted to be was Sandstorm Katarina, but you have to make those if you want to. They don't have it like to order. You have to make those. So I also didn't have time. So I chose Kitty Cat Katarina because honestly, that's where the name Kitty Cat came from, Terra. It was inspired by the Kitty Cat Katarina skin. So I'm really excited to cosplay that because that costume is hot. Anxiety about TwitchCon. For the past 3 days, I had so much anxiety about TwitchCon. I was afraid that I wasn't gonna make it here, because things happen, flights get canceled, stuff like that, or you miss your flight. It was, a whole bunch of bad luck stuff. I was just like really scared, but it turned out really well, just like my therapist said. I had so much fun. I kept saying today was like the best day of my life. Like, it was insane how much fun I had today, how my first day was. So today was my first day ever at TwitchCon. Today is Thursday, October 6th, 2022. I'm like, is it the 6th? I know, I always do this. Yes. And although the first official day of TwitchCon is tomorrow, I decided to come a day early to not miss anything and to make sure that like I register on time and be like here like first thing in the morning tomorrow and everything. So I came a day early, I got my pass, and everybody's here. Like, there's so many people. There's streamers everywhere, there's community everywhere, and it's really cool. As I was walking through today, I was like, I'll tell you the whole story, okay? Grab your coffee, grab some snacks. I'll wait. Take me with you. And cozy up in a blanket and just listen to this story. So I stepped out of the airport and it was so cold. I was disappointed. It was like, I just came from this cold New York, rainy weather, to come into San Diego, to expect it to be hot, and it's still cold. It was not as cold as New York, but because it was cold, I did wear this fleece that I had and a scarf and my whole bag, and I was just lugging everything around. This is my first convention that is like this type of convention. I've only been to like fraternity conventions, and also I went to Cisco convention. That was really cool too. And it's like, you see that everybody is one way. Everybody dresses comfortable, really cool. They have multicolored hair, not multicolored, they have all like different color hair, and most people like that stand out, they have like blue hair, and everybody's just dressed really chill and like very like overly casual. Like they tried their hardest to pick the most normal outfit that was like the most normal possible thing, but still looks cool. Like, so much effort, like to look not efforted. If you know what I mean. Like, everybody looked like they rolled out of bed, but they like put like maximum effort into it. Okay, so then following up, all the things I brought to today, all the things I brought to this trip are only cosplays. I did not bring any of my clothes that I normally wear. on stream. I did for a reason. I did it so I could wear my cosplays. So it forced me to wear the Tifa cosplay, but I was like nervous. So I wore the jacket and I wore a scarf in California. And I was walking around and the sun was still piercing through the clouds. I started getting really hot because I was like this convention center. I was walking all over and like I was getting really hot. And I know that like, because I've seen people pass out at like concerts before and stuff like that. I know that like during these kind of events and stuff, like people get dehydrated, and people pass out. I know that like you get overheated. So I'm like, okay, well, take off the jacket. I took off the jacket immediately. Somebody was like, hey, like I really like your cosplay. Hey, can you do a fighter pose? And I was like, okay, like we took a picture, but they weren't asking for a picture of us together. But I thought that's what they wanted, so I did that. And they were like, no, can I just have a picture of you? I was like, that's like the first time in my life. Except when I went to Cisco convention, somebody asked me if they could take a picture. No, I think they said together, never mind. Yeah, that's the first time. I was like, what? That was so cool, right? Oh my God. I was like, wow, like this person was actually nice. Like they didn't even just like want to take a picture with me or whatever. And they're like, oh, what's your name? This is like right after I got my badge. Like I literally stepped out of the badge line and was going to the swag line, and that's where I found them. And then I was like, cute doll. I was like, oh, that's your name on everything? I'm like, yeah. And that was like, I started my video. So then I was like walking around. I went back to the hotel. I decided to reformat my whole strategy. Like obviously no jacket, no scarf. The bag, I took everything out of it, made it super light, and so I could carry it around. All walking to there and from there, to the hotel and back from the hotel to the convention center again, because I want to make more content outside of TwitchCon, out of the Twitch Convention Center. God, this is wordy. All the time, people are like, nice cosplay, boys and girls. Nice cosplay. That was so cool. I was like, wow, these people are like really nice. And this other girl was like, oh my God, your cosplay is so cute. And then a lot of people are really specific, like, I love your Tifa cosplay. And then another person, okay, I'll tell you that story after. So that's how my first day was. It was the best day of my life. Like, I can't even believe I'm saying that, because it's the first day I actually got to like be present and enjoy it. It's really weird. I kind of wish that TwitchCon was like every day, because I love walking. I love, and now I love cosplaying. And because I found a way to do it where I'm comfortable with my makeup and my hair, and then I could wear the outfits and I'm okay with the outfits, and I pick characters that I like, and characters that have black hair or characters that I really love, like Sailor Venus, you know? I'm really excited to play Sailor Mars. And when I play Kitty Cat Katarina, I'm gonna be in character the whole time. It's gonna be really funny, actually. I'm not gonna use any of like her aggressive lines. I'll probably just try to be really kawaii, because her lines are actually terrifying and I don't want to say those things. What are the pros and cons about today? These are the last two parts of the stories. The pros is like, people are actually nice. And it's just like really weird, because imagine, and you guys know that I'm like bullied. I wrote a book about it. You've probably seen me get bullied on Twitch or on my games or whatever. And even in real life, like I thought people in New York are nice, like random strangers, but like I've never seen such a nice world where like you can walk around and people give compliments. It was really weird, because usually I just have like haters or people that really just hate me. Those are actually different things. But it's like really weird, because people, I can sense the like frequency of people's vibrations sometimes. And these were all very pure energies that like reached out to me today. And that's why I say that today was like the best day of my life, because I finally like went up to that level where I could finally understand and feel things with my intuition. I just practiced it a lot. My mom always told me like, you could practice it more in life, perfect it more. So I finally have perfected like that like frequency. Like if I interact with somebody who's like really negative or sketchy or whatever, like all of a sudden I feel like really bad feeling. Not only like my gut, but I feel like their pains. I feel like they're like unresolved issues. I feel like I never blame them or anything. Like sometimes I think they don't even know. But I feel like the mess that they are. And like for me, I can't stay in like near that mess because I worked on myself so hard in therapy to to consciously do stuff that's really difficult that I don't want to do in order to make my life better. It's like crazy the amount of work I did. Like, and I put so much work into making sure that my therapist knows that I care, that he cares, and to make him care, because like I literally write goals for every session. Like I take it super serious. I'm just trying to say I did a lot of work on myself, but it actually like started processing. So like stuff started becoming a little bit more clear, and sometimes I could see the vision, and that's all I want. I need to see the vision. Like I have eliminated so much fog. And I actually wanted to touch on this point, hopefully I can make it in this video, that like I know like if I want to drink tequila, right, that's my favorite drink, I will drink it. And if I want to drink champagne, I'll drink it. But honestly, I've given up alcohol since July 2022, and now it's October 2022. But I did have some 2 free drinks on September 13th or 14th, 2022. It was just free, so I just took it. It was like a Moscow Mule and Tito's drink, and this like it gave me a headache for like 2 days. I do regret it, but it was free. It was at an event. So I'm just saying, today I went to a bar. I went to a lobster bar, and I had a lobster roll and fries. I didn't know it came with fries, by the way. And when she gave me the menu, I sat at the bar, first of all, because that's the only way you didn't have to wait for seats. Plus, I always prefer sitting at the bar. I sat at the bar, and she handed me the menu. She turned it over immediately. Like when she gave it to me, it was already on the drink side, and I was like trying to read to like find the lobster, and like I couldn't find it actually. I was like, hey, like, is there lobster on this menu? Like, this is like lobster place. Like, I can't find it. And she probably thought I was like trolling or something. But like, I really couldn't find it. But then she showed me where it was. It was like, okay, I found it. Then I ordered a warm lobster roll. She asked me if I want to drink something first, and she asked me like what I wanted, and I was like, I told her I want sparkling water, and I told her like, she asked me if I want to drink, and I said no, like I don't want to drink. And I thought then she would like card me and all these things or whatever. She didn't like do anything like that. She told me she was gonna give me club soda, and I was like, wait, like is a club soda tasting weird? And she's like, it's just like sparkling water. Like I was like, okay, because one time I did order club soda, like bought it at the store, and it has a weird taste. But I know like obviously the other sparkling water I have now, like the Perrier and all that, it's like tastes just fine. But you know what I'm talking about, like that one seltzer brand that like the club soda tastes different. But anyways, I drank it, and I was so rehydrated. And for my second glass, I ordered regular water, but I don't think I ever drank that. And then when I got back to my hotel, I made a point to spend all of my, you get $40 in credits to buy whatever you want in any restaurant or in the front desk here at Solamar, beautiful hotel. And I spent it all on sparkling water, regular water, and also cookies. They didn't have any of my favorite snacks right now, which my favorite snacks are Snickers and veggie straws, not sticks. And those are different. They're really different. They're not okay. And those are my favorite snacks. They didn't have those. I also like Sahel, I'm probably saying it wrong, trail mix. I like the pink one and the orange one. They're separate. Anyways, they didn't have any of my favorite snacks, so I got some Tate's cookies. I'm probably just gonna take it home. I literally think I might just like freeze them in my freezer. You can do that. You can freeze cookies, and have them later. But anyways, I diverge. The cons. Okay. If the video just cuts off right now, because I ran out of film, as my mom would say, it's just meant to be not talk about it. Okay. The only con about TwitchCon, this happened to me, like, I could say 2 times, but I'm not gonna let it burn me, okay? One time, the lighter situation, someone just asked me like how they get a Twitch badge, and it was interesting because I had to ask somebody how to as well, because I actually walked around a lot and I couldn't really figure it out, and I did have to ask somebody, but I thought he was a staff because I thought the lanyard colors meant different things, and I saw that everyone that was going through the staff door had teal lanyards, so it's actually this color that says what you are. Oh my god, it's pink, my favorite. I definitely had to choose a pink lanyard because it's so bae. But the cons. So okay, he asked me where it was, and so I actually was taking pictures of myself as Tifa, and I literally was like, I actually took the second to be like, tell him a little story. I'm like, oh my god, I had the same problem. Yeah, I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to walk, like, you stay on the same block, and you're gonna have to walk all the way around to the very end. And he was so disappointed, but I was so proud of myself for like taking that minute. I was like, just go around, just ask somebody else. Like, I didn't say, like, I just actually did it, which is, you don't know me. Like, my patience runs thin. So the time before this, that was the next con of TwitchCon. Okay, if you're a streamer on Twitch, and you know what? Nobody says this, but I will say it. If somebody annoys me on Twitch, I just ban them. You can't ban people in real life. People, they come up to me, and like those people, they were really nice. They're like, hey, can I take a picture? Hey, I like your cosplay. Nice Tifa cosplay. Mostly about they ask for pictures. But this normal, he came up to me and he had like a 10-minute conversation, and I didn't know how to disengage. He asked me all these questions that I was not okay with answering. He asked me where I'm from. He didn't even know what my cosplay was. He was like, oh, is it from, and he said something random. I said, no, it's from Final Fantasy. But I'm just saying, I was like, in order to avoid this, I am going to be super focused on how I'm spending my time during TwitchCon, that I actually already made my agenda for tomorrow. And I am going to be super focused. I don't care who's talking to me, unless they want a picture. I'm going to keep walking to the next destination, and I'm going to keep going. Because honestly, so many people, they want, well, obviously it's Twitch, they want to chat with you on Twitch, but like all day, and the conversation gets deeper and deeper, and if you make them upset, they'll flame you, and then they'll just leave anyway. So like, that's just like what I learned. I won't let it burn me twice, because if I was mean, then I wouldn't have met all those nice people that I met today that was like, hey, let me take a picture with you. Then the last one was the nicest. He was like, Tifa, wait, can I take a picture with you? It was awesome. So I am gonna go edit my content. I'm gonna be Kitty Cat Katarina tomorrow, and I'm very excited. And even if you are a nervous person or a person that has anxiety, TwitchCon is actually very nice people. They are like really nice. I'm like super shocked. It was a very beautiful experience on my first day. So, see you later.